What really happened behind the glittering lights of the Rome Film Festival? Why did one of the brightest stars, Yaman, suddenly appear so tense, so distant? And what shocking words from his mother left fans around the world speechless? Welcome back to Magazine News and Gossip, where the truth behind the red carpet never stays hidden for long. Today, we dive into the emotional storm surrounding Yaman, his girlfriend Sara, and the surprising confession that came from the person who knows him best, his mother, Güldem Yaman. As the echoes of the Rome Film Festival still linger, fans can't stop talking. Cameras flashed, hearts raced, and smiles hid something deeper. But no one expected Jan's mother to step forward and reveal what was really happening behind that charming smile. For the first time, Güldem Yaman opened her heart. Her words weren't just those of a worried mother. They painted a haunting picture of her son's fragile state of mind. In both Turkish and Italian media, her emotional statements exploded like wildfire. She spoke about Jan's exhaustion, the cracks in his relationship with Sara, and the endless accusations involving actress Demet Özdemir. For months, Güldem Yaman had stayed silent, far from the cameras, refusing to comment on her son's personal life. But that silence finally broke. In her heartfelt interview, she said, "As a mother, I feel my son's pressure, his exhaustion, and his disappointment deeply. Nobody knows what truly happened behind the scenes in Rome. Everyone talks from their own point of view, but Jan was under heavy emotional strain that night." The moment those words hit the press, chaos. Social media exploded. Talk shows dissected every syllable. Fans were shocked. Had Jan really reached a breaking point? But that wasn't all. Güldem also addressed the line that set off a media firestorm when Jan said Demet would definitely succeed in Hollywood with her beauty. According to his mother, it wasn't a love declaration at all. Jan didn't say that to praise Demet, she explained. He wanted to speak of her as part of his past, a memory. But people twisted his words. They thought it was a love confession, when all he wanted was to highlight Turkish actors on the international stage. Still, her clarification only poured more fuel on the fire. The tension between Sara and Yaman continued to dominate headlines. Then came the emotional bombshell. Güldem Yaman spoke about Sara's tears during the festival night. "I don't blame Sara," she said. "She's young, emotional, and that night she was shocked. She misunderstood Jan's words. They do love each other, but the pressure from the outside world is crushing. Everything they say is misinterpreted." Those words sounded like a mother's desperate attempt to protect her son's love. But the media turned them into a new headline. Yaman's mother offers peace, but will Sara step back? As the interview went on, Güldem's voice trembled. She spoke of her son's emotional exhaustion. Jan looks strong, but he has a very sensitive heart. He keeps everything inside. People see him smiling, confident, but I see the sadness in his eyes. After what happened in Rome, he was deeply hurt. He told me, "Mom, I tried to be a good person, but I was misunderstood again." Those words broke the hearts of everyone listening. A global star, admired for his strength, suddenly revealed as a man silently struggling with the weight of fame. But perhaps the most talked about moment came when Güldem shared her feelings about Sara. "At first, I really liked Sara. She was polite, elegant. I thought she would bring peace to my son. But lately, she has changed. Maybe because of media pressure. She acts differently now, and the energy between them isn't the same. A woman who loves Jan shouldn't criticize him. She should embrace him with love." Boom. Those words hit like lightning in the Italian press. Some outlets claimed she was subtly criticizing Sara. Others said she was simply expressing concern. Either way, It fueled the drama even more. Then came her account of what really happened that night. Jan's manager called me, she recalled. He said, "Mrs. Güldem, there was a bit of tension at the festival, but don't worry." But the next day, I was shocked by what I read. My son's words were exaggerated, twisted, and turned into a love confession. Sara's tears changed everything. I blamed myself for not being there for him. Her pain was palpable. She confessed she watched the entire scene unfold on television, powerless. "It broke my heart," she said quietly. "Seeing the tension on my son's face, I knew something inside him was breaking." Then, for the first time in years, she spoke about Demet Özdemir, the name that still follows Jan like a shadow. I knew Demet too. She was kind, polite, and yes, once close to January. But their paths diverged. The media keeps bringing them together, but life moves on. People change. Feelings change. Jan sees those past relationships only as memories. But the tone of her final words shifted. Some journalists keep writing that Jan never got over Demet. That's not true. But they repeat that story because it sells. People like it. And there it was, the raw truth behind the glossy world of fame. The pain of a mother watching her son's private battles unfold in public. The weight of words twisted by headlines. The loneliness behind the smile of a superstar. As the interview ended, fans across Turkey and Italy were left in shock. Did Yaman truly break under the pressure of fame? Could his love with Sara survive the storm of gossip? And what will come next for one of the most talked about actors of our time? One thing is certain, the Rome Film Festival may be over, but the drama surrounding Yaman has only just begun. And here on Magazine News and Gossip, we'll keep uncovering every truth, every emotion, and every shocking twist. So, if you want to stay updated on this incredible story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Because the world of fame never sleeps, and neither do we. This is Magazine News and Gossip, and we'll see you in the next video.